All right, here we are. CBR number 4, Dominguez Hills circuit race. This is the 45 and 50 plus combined score separate. This is Sunday, August 29th, 2021. And I was planning on racing in NorCal today, but there's some fires. We were going to do Copper Valley Circuit Race, and they canceled it yesterday around 5:30. So decided to head south and race my bike against some of the SoCal guys. Always a fun time. I've never raced this course. You can see the map there. It kind of has a little out and back segment that they add to it. Makes the course a lot longer. This is actually a little bit of a downhill here. And kind of see, have to make a hairpin down here, and so I don't have the best luck with hairpins and crits, or I guess circuit races. There's Pat Boss coming through. He's a good guy to work with. Try to get in a break, but yeah, I don't like these hairpins. So I kind of wanted to stay near the front, so I didn't overcook it or someone overcook it into me. So I think Pat took this a lot better than me, but then you kind of accelerate back out. Fortunately, there's a little bit of a tailwind right through here, so although it starts to kind of kick uphill, at least we got kind of a tailwind this direction. This is actually, we're moving the direction of the wind here. And then Andrew Knuckles is saying, you three guys stay here, none of the rest of us will go anywhere. So yeah, just got the yellow points leaders jersey. I think he's actually 50 plus, but we had a good time racing together here. So then it kind of ramps up here. You can see a little map on the right corner of the screen where it kind of goes back into the regular course here. There's Bagley, Sean Bagley in my rear view, defending NorCal state champ for crit. We're actually racing that next weekend, but he's going to I think Gateway Cup St. Louis with Bart Clifford, his teammate, and I think Jerome's going, Jerome Nadell, Thirsty Bear. But yeah, I kind of just went with everything here, and just to see, you know, who wanted to work. And I had good legs. We're going to do a local TT yesterday, a little 10-mile TT, but ended up just doing like a kind of a 40-mile group ride instead. So I've got pretty good fitness coming off of Masters National Championships. Managed a 3rd place finish in the time trial. Got a 5th place in the road race, and then I think I ended up 12th in the crit. But I raced all 3, and man, the elevation it kicked my butt. I didn't put out a ton of watts in the TT, but apparently no one else did either, because it was a 40K 25-mile effort. I think it was about a 52 minute effort, but ended up 3rd there, but power was way down. So this was nice today. Here was nice cool weather. I've been riding in hot smoky weather in Fresno, so to get down here, and I don't know if it's in maybe the 70s, 75 degrees maybe, but just nice clear morning air. We're coming through on the 2nd lap. Pull up the results were on the day.net. It's going to pull it up so I don't misspeak on some of these guys' names, but yeah, so the guy behind me, Go Fast Cycling guy, he's got the leader's jersey on there. Yes, this is just straight headwind into this turnaround. I might have elbowed Pat through. He took those corners good. He did some hard braking and took good lanes, and trying to channel my inner Pat Boss on the turns because I feel like he had him dialed pretty good. This might be the most guys I let up the road in the race. But so I kind of felt like if I came up the right side, there's a little left to right wind, carried some momentum through there, and just force everyone to react, carry your momentum through. There's one kind of a pothole right there. I just kind of dodged it. Figured if I get far enough up, maybe someone will bridge up and kind of work to try to get away, but ain't happening yet. This is a big wide straightaway on the backside here. Field is split, so everyone's split to the outside, so I just kind of hold my inside line. Or maybe I swerve over and integrate in. That's Andrew, one of the Evoke guys on my wheel there. Gander's a 50 plus guy. He's got a strong kind of diesel power. He's kind of their workhorse. And then Scott Cox is the black kid there behind him. And this guy comes through. I feel like I should know who that is, but I'll let guys come around me here. That was a little uphill there into the last turn. No preems this lap, but there were some good preems. They had a $50 preem. They had a Monster Hydro energy drink. You win a case preem. Bar tape. Got some bar tape and SIS gels. They do a good job. They get a lot of preems going down here. Kudos to Jeff Prince and the whole team that puts on California bike racing stuff down here. They do it right. Always have food here. Got all the tents for all the teams that show up. This corner you get. Felt like I could have aired my tires down a little bit. It's a little almost skipping there on that turn a couple of times, but managed okay. See if I take the turn a little bit better there. Yeah, that acceleration out of that hairpin kind of can get to your legs a little bit. They were saying let him go, let him dangle out there. I guess he was maybe not a threat to these guys by himself anyway. I think there's Pat Caro, purple black kid there coming through. Back up the hill, left to right crosswind. Who that is, and the black kid behind me. Stomping on the pedals pretty good there though. Let's see, it kind of opens up here. Let's try to get pretty low when I'm on the front. If I'm going to eat wind, I like to do it as efficiently as possible, if that's even a thing. But I stay pretty low in the front, my body position here. Be careful here. I've seen guys clip pedals here if you're not careful, depending on the line you take. So we're what, 11 minutes in? It's a 50-minute race. I want to say 1.6 mile per lap, something like that. Pull up my Strava while we're watching this and see if there was a segment for those. Who's off the front? Looks like some CBR points preem. So they have a season-long series, and you can get some additional bar points. I think best all-around rider points for your age category. Just trying to look to see. Huh. I guess there's not a segment on Strava for this one. It's interesting. But, average speed was a touch over 26 miles an hour, which I think is pretty good with the hairpin U-turn thing. I just kind of want to. I felt like this was a good breakaway course, so if I stayed up near the front, then I can make sure if something breakaway party goes that I'll be invited. But I don't have any motivation for this preem, really. I think I've only done one or two of these this year, so I'm not in the chips for CBR points where it would matter, like the guy behind me, the yellow jersey. And there's Byron Hit Squad with the white shoulders, black kit there. And then Scott Cox with Pete's Coffee, kind of a NorCal team. But this guy likes to surge up, and then I'm like, all right, well, I guess let's work. I don't know if I don't think he's cold. I think he's got the legs and arms on there, maybe for like sun protection. I don't know. It wasn't cold, but and then he kind of just dies off. He just kind of surges and just falls back. Just kind of at least pull through the corner. I figure if we just keep stretching the elastic enough, eventually to kind of snap. Everyone's just kind of farting around a little bit here. Nothing too serious going on. Ah, there he is again. Arm warmer, leg warmer guy. Going up the left side there. With, I think, one of the boost cycling guys on his wheel. That guy's pretty active too. The race. The blue and white kid up there. Red bike frame, if I remember. Kind of up the hill. See, I got my cadence up. I like to have some high power, just spin up the hill, make these guys have to chase a little bit. I thought maybe this guy behind me, the leader jersey, I thought he could be motivated where if we ramp it up enough, he might go through, and then we could work the brake together, but they just kind of let it go. And so now I'm just coasting in my free hub. And so we got a gap, but yeah, I just don't think this was the right selection. know if these guys had it, but they just weren't pulling very hard through here. They just keep looking back. Maybe they're just trying to take the points off the table. Maybe to help a teammate or something, I'm not sure. Go, go, go. Something like that. Yes, I think it, I mean, we've got it really strung out there, you can see. But these guys want to get pulled more than they want to pull. So I'll come through here and at least get it down to the turnaround. That was a pretty good turn. You just want to try to carry as much speed as you can without carrying too much, if you know what I mean. This guy kind of comes through, but we're caught. These guys are back on. I like when these guys pull through, because then I just get a little breather here. Put up some good power. It was a good race. It was safe too. I don't think anyone went. Oh, well, I take that back. There's one crash coming up. Stay tuned. See a bunch of guys charging up the left side there. Just kind of pulls him back. Kind of a slow lap here. Might have a cash pring coming up. Let's see what we're working with here. Good. So this is good. These guys got some horsepower here. Just stay on it and get some separation. This is kind of lined out. Pat kind of comes underneath there. I'm liking this. Got 3 in front of me. I'm not quite in the draft yet. Or maybe I am, coasting down the hill. Just trying to get a gap. We can maybe snap it on this turnaround here. Almost got it all back together. Didn't go way wide. I suck at that U-turn. Oh well. Like the boost guy doesn't take any calls. We have a conversation. At some point, someone drops the F-bomb in our break that no one else is wanting to work. So, I mean, I'm taking the left side here, so if anyone wants to come around me, I'm, you know, left to right crosswind, they're sheltered. But I'm just kind of sitting on now. At some point I'll flip the cameras around and put the flip the picture-in-picture here on the recording. I think there's more action behind us than in front of us. You know, but then you slow down and that just means someone's going to launch a counterattack. So this is left to right wind here, kind of sheltered by those buildings. But I guess if you're on the front there, the right side's a better line. You guys behind you have to eat some wind. Going too windy. There's Pat Boss. That's a good launch there. What about a gap form, and then try to bridge up to him. Everyone else starts pulling and bringing back, so it kind of makes that one a little less likely to work out. These guys are pulling pretty good up the hill, though. Scott on my wheel, so I'm not sure how far up the road Pat is. Then I think I go here. Put in a good kind of dig there to try to bridge up to him. I think I even yell that I'm coming to wrap it up. Let's go. So let's go, Pat. I think he went pretty hard at the lap before, so I try to ease back a little bit so he can get on. Alright, now we're looking good. I like this. Pat Boss and Scott Cox, and looks like we got a little gap. Not sure if this is going to be the... Here we go. Get some action from behind. So yeah, got a good gap. Pat pulls through, and Scott kind of slots back in behind me, which is fine. I feel like if we can get something going here, there's a good gap, but one more lap. Alright, so let's do it, boys. So you can see we got a good little gap going. I can just open it up here. Looks like someone's trying to bridge up to us, so just got taking a pull there. We're going pretty good up the hill. Pulls off. Looks like 3 guys trying to bridge to us. It's going to take the whole field. Pat saying, come on! Kind of TTing on the front here. About 30-mile-an-hour backstretch into the hill. Flip these guys through underneath me here. They ain't got it. Come Come on, guys. So they couldn't pull through. So now I'm back on the front again. I don't know if the guy behind me is suffering. He's got stars and stripes on, but Pat's not afraid to work. I think we probably gap these guys off, but it's a 6-man break with 3 guys working it, so I think we kind of get frustrated. At some point, maybe sit back up. Okay, $50 premium coming up here. Ring that bell. $50. See, they sit up and I just kind of stay on it. Figured make it work to get back on. Kind of pissed that they didn't hold my wheel so we could keep rotating, because this was going to be the snapper snap here where we get away. Definitely prefer a breakaway than a field sprint. So come on, Pat. Lazy mother. All that work and we're back together. Back to Miguel's mark. So I pull through here. Remember, we got $50 on this lap here, so. I think my picture's gonna. We'll see the bowling pin crash coming up here or not. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, you can see a couple guys go down back there. I got a gap here, so I figure, well, I'll just stay in it at least for the $50 premium. But let's see, I got these guys pretty good here, and that's all she wrote, folks. This one is not coming back, so I got another 22 minutes TT effort to hold off the field. And first thing I'll do is collect that $50 premium. I just kind of, let's go hammer down here, and this is how it ends up. So if you want to watch the rest of it, knock yourself out. Got about 18 minutes, 19 minutes of me just putting down some power. It's kind of, I guess the cool thing about this course, if you are still watching, when you're in a break with that U-turn, you can really see how far back the field is, because they're coming at you when you're going the other way. And so I was able to kind of see what the gap looked like. Try to recover a little bit on this downhill. And just staying low and just, you know, forehead down on the stem and trying to stay arrow and fast. But let's see if we can count the gap this lap to the next one. Let's see after I just don't crash, Mark. Solo off the front, that's no fun. That would suck. So here I'm coming back now. And I'm trying to just open it up so when they see me, there they are right there. So about that driveway, the gap. Okay. Get up to the fire hydrant on the next lap. But yeah, this is fun. You know, you come through the pit area and the announcer, and you know, anytime you see a guy solo off the front, I think most people tend to root for you, unless they have a teammate that's not off the front. But you know, being solo is hard because you can't recover, so you got to have good fitness. You know, shout out to Tony Wolf, ATP Coaching, the title sponsor for Team Velo Kings. But yeah, Tony's workouts and training has really done well for me. And right now my fitness is really good. Raced the NorCal Road Race State Championship last Sunday, and I just felt great the whole time. I was pretty heavily marked because I'm the defending road champion, and I do spend a lot of time on the front, as the guys I race against are quick to tell me. But it just didn't pan out. I ended up getting second in the fields room. Let one guy go. I got tired of chasing stuff down. I didn't have any teammates, and there was a couple of good teams represented, so I kind of, this one's hurting. I'm putting in some power up this hill, but let's see if they give me a time gap. Because this is my second time through solo here. We'll be able to hear. Another preem for something. Yes, I racked up a bunch of preems. So I got the $50 preem that started the break, and then I got a case of Monster Hydro. I think that was next, and I guess some bar tape. So that's the other good thing about being solo off the front. If there's any preems, you don't have to sprint for them. You just gotta kind of diesel for them. But I tried to kind of accelerate into this hill a little bit, and then kind of try to conserve a little bit. But I think my power was like 340 watts normalized for the race, 50-minute race. I guess I could look and see what the power output was when I was solo off the front. But again, it was like a 21-minute effort, 22-minute. It was pretty early in the race, and I would have been okay if someone would have bridged up to me. I think I finally got to the point where I'm just going to empty it, and if they catch me, they catch me. But we'll see if we can see him here if I move my stupid hands. We'll see him roll by on this lap. Let's see if I have any more of a gap. There's the first driveway. There's the fire hydrant. Yeah, I really opened it up there. There they are right there. So I got a solid gap. So just kind of head down, motor through. Try to go hard when it's hard, so try to put up more power in the uphill section. So this one and then that last straightaway before the last turn, that other uphill section, try to really put down some power, and then kind of just a little easier on the other parts of the course. The heart rate was good. It was nice and cool. I just went up and beat. I guess I'm 165, 164 again. Kind of pick up some speed here. I don't think I looked at my Garmin. Maybe I glanced down for power a little bit. I forgot to drink. I guess, 50 minutes isn't too long. It wasn't super hot, but I think I had my full bottle the whole race. I was too busy trying to stay aero, power up these hills, stay away, didn't drink anything. Keep the power up all the way through the corner. This helps when you get guys whistling and cheering. Like I said, 35. Yeah, the announcers kind of make it fun too. That's the other thing. I like it in CBR. Good announcers. Wish we could kind of level up a little bit for some of our NorCal races. But all in all, it's been a pretty good season. Kind of worked around COVID a little bit. Stuff opened up a little bit later. Nationals happened finally. Kind of promising to announce it for a few months. They did it in Albuquerque. It'll be Albuquerque next year, so I'm going to try to get a little more acclimated to the altitude. Road race was 6,000, I think 7,000 feet at the highest point, and the time trial was 5,600 feet, something like that. So on the crit, but try to figure out how to. Maybe got a few days earlier this next time around. The drive wasn't bad though. I think I made it 13 hours, something like that. But it's a pain to fly. It's a GT bike and a road bike, so I was kind of the geared vehicle. George Shortis and he was my co-pilot. I think I brought, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, I brought 6 bikes, and I think 3, maybe 4 wheel sets. So the guys on my team that did fly, some of them didn't have to pack a bike. Others didn't have to pack spare wheels. So tried to help out that way. I had one guy that cracked his surveillance frame. American Airlines, I think, or whatever airline it was a bummer. Aaron Casadas, he was a good sport about it, but it just sucks to fly all the way out to race. He was going to do the road race and the crit, and then have your chain stay cracked. I think he's getting a carbon repaired, but the airline said it wasn't their fault somehow. I don't know how it works. Just a crappy deal for him. But yeah, Masters Albuquerque next year. I was really hoping they could use some of this fitness for Tour of the Gila. That was announced. It was canceled on Friday. That was canceled due to concerns around the Delta variant of COVID in the Silver City area of New Mexico. So they're rescheduling that one, I guess, back to April, maybe when it normally is, which is a bummer. It was going to be the end of September, kind of the season finale. So Have the district crit championship next Saturday, district TT championship next Saturday, rather, crit championship next Sunday, and then I think a couple weeks after that is the let's see, get a time gap. 45 seconds, I think they said there, and this might be, that might have been Bell Lap. No, they're still another lap after this, I think. Oh, that was the Gamblers Preem. Yeah, they did a Preem with 2 to go. But yeah, I'll probably come back down and maybe race the road race. They have the SC NCA, Southern California, Nevada Cycling Association. Their district has a road race, I think, in Victorville. I think for my age category, it's like Sunday, September 19th. So I really like road races. It's not a ton of them, not a lot in SoCal, but I'll try to come back down for that one. And then I think CBR goes, I don't know, this is number 4. I think they have 7 of them in their series, so got a few more of those out there, so we'll keep the racing season alive a little bit longer. But I don't think any more out-of-state travel. Might hit up the Swamp Classic again. It's like the first weekend of February. That was a fun one. Last year, raced the P12 road race and the 5th place in that, and then raced the 40 plus crit and got second in that. Bruno Moreira and Owen Schott and I got the breakaway on that one. That was a fun, like a little go-kart track, racetrack thing. A lot of chicanes and S-turns and hairpins. It's a fun breakaway, but yeah, Bruno got the win on that one and managed to come around Owen on the line. So good times. So it's been a fun season, but I usually train through. I just enjoy riding the bike, so I don't take very much time off the bike. Maybe I'll take a couple days off, but just do more group rides, more long rides. Try to get to the mountains before it starts snowing, before it gets too cold up there. But this is the last half, and then we're coming into Bell Lap here. So if you're still watching, thanks for watching. Maybe you're on your trainer. Hopefully, if you are, this doesn't give you vertigo or anything looking at the rear camera. You never know if there's going to be a surge in the last couple laps, and so I didn't back off at all. I worked too hard at this point to sit up. So I don't know if these guys are a little paranoid, I guess, on my part, because you can see there's a lot of daylight behind me, but coming to the last turn here. Got my wrists on the top, get my shoulders to the rest. There's the Bell Lap. Bell Lap, Mr. Tucker. I don't have too much more to talk about. Yeah, check out some of my other videos. Probably a little more exciting than this, but yeah, Copperopolis is a good one. If you want to watch one, I thought it was a good one anyway. It's a fun race. The road race, real bumpy descent, super bumpy. The GoPros with their image stabilization, they certainly don't do justice for how bumpy that thing was coming down. Got a lap rider coming up here. Make sure he sees me. I think I get a couple more lap riders coming up on the backside somewhere. time through the hairpins. Let's see what kind of gap we got here. We'll see them in the front camera coming as I'm going back up the hill. I think I meet them almost in the corner this time. I think I'm pretty safe. Let's see. See them? Do you see them? See them? There they go. Yeah. I still gotta to make the hairpin, so I got pretty safe right now. But I just figured might as well just keep turning the legs. I had signed up for the 35/40 plus race. There was one race in between this. I was just tired after this one. I didn't feel like dealing with the hairpin and doing that again. Just put in a big effort here, and so stuck around for the podium picks and drove back. I kind of wanted to get ahead of some of that Sunday afternoon traffic too, coming back from LA. And I think I got home around 4:30. It wasn't too bad. Got bike unloaded, all the gear unloaded, kind of cleaned up. Been kind of relaxing. Getting this video ready to drop. Start the upload. Go to bed. It's like 9:30 Sunday night. So getting a little more proficient at putting these videos together, but it just takes time. You gotta render it, front and rear, and then I gotta add the power overlay and render it again, and I gotta add the voice and render it again and upload from there. So little MacBook is doing pretty good. I'm sure if I had a super high power computer, the rendering part would go faster. There we go, last turn. Those are the guys that just were loud. Alright, there we go. Toasted up, and I think that was my first win at CBR. Got on the podium before, just hadn't been on the top step, so I was parked down here to turn one. So leave the cameras on here, maybe all the way to the car. See the roadblock. Thanks for watching. Drop me a comment. Follow me on Instagram, Mr. Mark Tucker. Velo.kings is our Instagram handle. Subscribe to this channel. Made it back to the car. There's my license number. Tags are current.
Oh, we did it. And cut.
And cut. Thanks, guys.